I toured the property with Congressman Simpson probably 2 years ago and explained to him in some detail at that time the benefit of the program. I'd probably first start by saying that the benefit to historic buildings, to the fabric of the community, to me is first and foremost. So studies have clearly demonstrated that communities that have historic structures mixed with new structures in a walkable, compact environment like our community in Boise produce higher tax revenue, produce higher property revenues, employ more people. So economically, rehabbing historic buildings is proven and demonstrated to be very viable and very successful. But the problem with restoring a historic building is the uncertainty and the cost. So in this project in particular, the developer before I bought this property that was interested in it, their intention was to tear it down and build an office building. So if they had done that, A, we would have lost the historic fabric, but B, it would have been replaced with a bunch of office space and maybe a little retail, and the employment that the property generated would have been pretty limited, very limited. Instead, by rehabbing this property as it was originally designed with the event space, all of the retail at ground floor in its current configuration, the amount of employment that this generates is significantly higher, and yet the value remains the same. The difficulty is estimating the cost to rehab these buildings. So this building we estimated at a certain cost, and we were off by 50%, 50. And so going in, you know that you can't be accurate. We had no idea how much asbestos lived in the building. It's prolific. It was everywhere. So the asbestos bill was estimated at $80,000 and ended up being $500,000. Until you get into the building, there's no way to know. So historic tax credits provide some kind of buffer to those kinds of uncertainties and cost overruns that allow somebody that's experienced in historic renovation, like my family has been, to say that helps make the risk worthwhile. So the tax credits, long way to get to this, is a method that I think improves employment, value, and reduces risk to make sure that these historic properties survive. Without them, without the tax credits, I would say this project wouldn't have happened. And if there had been a state historic tax credit, which I've been encouraging for a lot of years, it would have made the return on this investment quicker than it will be. We won't see our money out of this project for years. And that's really difficult for a developer to stomach that doesn't understand historic rehab. So if people want to live downtown, and that's what really makes it great downtown, is when you have ownership through residences, and that's what helps retail thrive and be successful, it has to be attractive, interesting, and vibrant. And historic structures are vital to having that character and the sense of place, where we've come from, knowing what Boise was 100 years ago. If you go up on this rooftop and look down Main Street, that view right there, every one of the first 5 buildings hasn't changed in 100 years. And that makes a tremendous impact on people when they come here, even newcomers. When they come and they look down that street, they realize, I get a flavor for what was here.